And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Puts one in the spin cycle. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Here we go with the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
We knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the game.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Back to throw, it's Thorne. Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Still running at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Gopher!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision.
straight wheels, racing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big ball touchdown run. Had those stats, young fella.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Looking for a man. It's Thorne. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent. Expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it then? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who would have thought a bronze pig could turn 2 level-headed fan bases into emotional tornadoes? But that's exactly what you get in the fight for the Floyd of Rosedale Trophy. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Iowa plays out.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's good. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen. Just ran right through it. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Power football with the run. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
It's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Keep it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too...
Got some room in under the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3, and he wrecked. Trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the pummeling has started. Minnesota has really fattened up that lead in the